G'day everybody, welcome back to another episode. Now today, very excited, I'm with my lovely wife Laura. It doesn't happen very often, so we've got to take advantage of this while I can. Now, we are at a little place called Salts Creek, or Salt Creek? Scotts Creek, not even Salt Creek. I don't know where I got Salt Creek from, but Scotts Creek, just the other side of Morgan. And today we're going to have a little challenge. Now I've done 3 yabby pots each. 3 for Lawsy, 3 for me, and the rules are you've got to pick where the yabby pot goes and we'll pull them, and whoever has the most yabbies at the end is the winner, and whoever wins doesn't have to cook dinner. Yeah. I'll probably just cook dinner anyway, but we'll start getting these pots sorted out, and I guess Lawsy will start choosing her ideal situation for a prime yabby location. So I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, another episode on Wado's Kitchen. No, just joking. So, we got some carp. That's the bait of choice today. So we're gonna cut some of this up into sections. It's gonna be pretty gruesome, so maybe we might. Let's get a couple. Oh yeah, that's a good one. So we're gonna do some lazy yabbying today. We're not using the old drop nets. We're gonna be using Prowse nets. Now these have seen many years of abuse, but they're still going strong. Now, to tell the difference between Lawsy's pots and my pots, we've got Coke bottles for Lawsy, we've got the milk containers for Wado. So that'll determine where the yabbies will be. They'll be where the milk containers are. So what piece of bait would you like for your pot, Laws? Any particular one?
The head.
Oh, always the head, eh? The juicy bit. Now I'm going to wedge it in here. Oh no, that's not going to work. I should play zip tie. I mean, yeah. You know what? I don't even know if I can be bothered zip tying. I'm just going to close them. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you should, you know, tie them in the pots, but we're just going to give it a crack without doing that. There you go. It'll probably float around and whatnot, but that's one pot set. And then now I just do that for the next 5. So I haven't really taken care of this one. You can see there's a huge hole here, so I'm just going to try and do a little sneaky bush mechanic fix up with a few zip ties. Again, nothing too flash. I'll have to probably buy some new ones, but hopefully it'll just get us out of trouble. Because then, if there's a real big one in there, it ain't getting out. One more, I reckon, just that. Alright, as good as gold. Jeez, easy. All the pots are sorted, set, ready to go. Now, it's just time to set them where we think the yabbies are going to be. So, like I said, we've got 3 pots each. Lawsy will pick where she wants hers, I'll pick where I want mine, and then we will see who the champion yabby whisperer is. So let's get this started. So this is my first pot, and I've nominated right in this little sneaky hole here with all this weedy stuff. Hang on, I'll let you know when to, as long as it lands on the top, as long as it lands on the top. Yeah, whenever you're ready, chuck it in. That'll do it. That'll have at least 5 big ones. So where do you want yours, Laws?
What's that?
You don't want to spread it out a bit?
No, there.
Alright.
Well, you can't just take the good hole.
That's the good hole. Alrighto. You gotta find one of the Coke bottles. That's your one. Hang on, I'll slow down a bit so that we don't go too silly. Hang on. Do you want me to go a bit closer in for you? Oh, that'll do. Just nailing it. That's how it's done. Just chuck it as hard as you can. Righto. That's Lawsy's little honey hole. Alright. Don't lose your balance, Laws. So there's a tiny little island here. To me, that just says Yabby Central. So we're going to get right up against it. Not there. Not there. I reckon there. Yeah, right there. That's the honey hole. What do you reckon? Nothing. We can keep going along if it doesn't jump out at you.
Go that way.
Go that way a bit.
I think so.
There is a little sneaky snag on that side. Do you want to tuck it in there? All right. Happy with that? I'll just reverse out. Drop it on. Oh, good spot. I'm happy with that. I think that one's going to definitely be the money one, that one. Lovely. Oh, sitting in a beautiful spot. Old honey hole. Righto, all pots are set. We're just going to let them like sit, bring in the big ones. We might go have a little crack for a bit of a fish. So we're going to find a spot, tuck in, and yeah, we'll see if we can get you onto a few lovely river fish. Just grab the line now, Laws. There you go, doing your part to get rid of the dirty carp. Righto, so we've left the pots for what, a good 5 hours? Plenty of time to let them soak, plenty of time to let the big boys get in there. So we're going to the first pot, lucky number 1. So we'll see how this goes. Cool, first pot, I'm excited. Oh, monster shrimp. Take him. He's dropped in the boat already. Lovely. Doesn't count as a yabby, but we'll take it as a little bit of bait. Yeah. All right. Not good for number 1. Ooh, this is Lawsy's first pot. I better reverse back. Hang on, Laws. Oh, excited. Let's see. Oh, shrimp. Shrimp. Get him in. Another little shrimp. Shrimp for the barbie. I'll let you sort that out, Laws. Righto, so this is day number 2. Day number 1, yesterday, we pulled the pots, caught duck eggs. There's a little bit of footage of that. Left the nets overnight, caught duck eggs again, so I didn't even worry about recording it. So all the nets are here, all packed up, because they're guessing that it's just not the right time. The warm water hasn't really got here yet, so we need to have a bit more hot weather before we can actually start getting those big numbers of yabbies. So that's all right. It's always just good prospecting. You never know, we could have hit the mother lode, but now we're just gonna do a bit of fishing, find some spots, tie up to some willows and bits and pieces, and have a crack, see what we can do. So how's the conditions though? Can't go wrong. So let's get it started. Let's get the fish on. Woo! Righto, so you wouldn't believe it. So Laws and I have just been mucking around with those yabby pots, just cruising, and we saw this big guy. He's well over 1 metre, and he was just floating. I don't know what's going on with him, but he is just a monster fish. I'm not sure if he's eaten something that is just making him float, because we tried to push him down before and he just couldn't go back down. He's still alive and he's biting on my finger a little bit here or there, but yeah, I'm not sure. But this is literally a river monster. This is huge. This would be well over 1 metre. This is probably, I'm gonna say at least, what do you reckon, Laws? Metre 10?
Sure.
Wow, what a beautiful fish. Might get some photos, I reckon. All right. I'm gonna try and release him, or her. Wow. Maybe we need to drive along with him. You can let go of my fingers now. Come on, big guy. All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Come on, big fella. Time for you to go. So, I'm still a little bit shocked with what has just happened. just to give you a bit of a rundown, we were fanging up the river to find a spot just to come fishing, and I just saw this big white belly and big fin just flapping about, and it was that big Murray cod, and we went up to it, and it sort of ducked under, then it popped back up again, and it just, you could see something was going on. So I grabbed a pair of gloves and we sort of pulled it out from the middle of the river and we dragged it to that spot, and sort of just had a bit of a, you know, let it sit for a bit, I guess, and then it started biting on my finger, and then yeah, just sort of released it, and it must have just needed something just to push it down, because it stayed down. We drove around for a while, and literally it did pop back up, so I'm hoping that maybe it was just a little bit disorientated. I'm not really sure, but that's the first Murray cod I've ever seen in the wild, and I was brought up in the Riverland, so that gives you an idea of they're not a common thing. And one of that size, it would have been well over 1 metre 10, metre 20. It was a monster. So hopefully the footage gives it justice, but it was huge. But yeah, so now we're at our fishing spot. We're going to have a red hot crack, see if we can get a, I don't know, a carp or something like that. But I don't know if you noticed, but I've got my little mullet going on. Unfortunately, I didn't pack any bucket hats or any sort of real sun smart hats. So yeah, got the old tea towel, and yeah, here we go. We're all ready to roll. So slip, slop, slap. Stay safe. We don't want to get burnt by the sun. So now it's a waiting game. Let's see how we go. Fingers crossed, one of these rods goes off very shortly. Oh, you wouldn't read about it. I just had a little nib. Let's see if he's just there. I want to pull it away from him. Set the drag waiter. Oh, I missed him. Rookie. Oh, that was a good fish. Alright, let's have another crack. In the honey hole. Where the big ones are. Nib, nib. Oh, snag. You wouldn't read about it. That sucks. Next time, we're on. Fish on, fish on. I already know what it is. I saw it jump before. Oh, he's a nice carp. Nice carp. Look at the colours on him. What am I going to do? What do I swiftly swap over? Righto. I'm going to use my net. Because it's just a little bit big for me to try and lift up. Come on. Good boy. There we go. That's a nice carp. Not a monster. Nice carp though. Unfortunately, he can't go back, so we'll keep him. Bit of crab bait. Let's get this guy sorted, so you can have a bit more of a look at him. Oh, let's get my fingers in there. Oh, there you go. Look at that guy. Chuck him back. Hey, just joking. He stays in the boat. We'll chuck him in the bucket in there. So, do you want to lift that bucket out? That'll do it. Yeah, chuck him like that. There you go. He's on. Took a while. I don't know what we've got, but I have to pull him out now. Oh, it's a lovely callop. Beautiful callop. Oh, look at that. Let's get him in. That's a ripper fish. There you go. Nice golden perch. I knew that was a perch bite. I just felt it. Hook out. That ripper fish. So these are a perch from the perch family, but we call them callop in SA. He's not a monster, but he'd be getting close to legal. Got a big bucket mouth just to suck up anything. Real pretty fish. But we're gonna let this one go. So let's get him back in. Oh, oh, oh. He was keen. He was keen. Woohoo! Righto guys, we're all done and dusted and it's our last night here at the river. Now, what better way than to have a sneaky little fire next to the river and have that backdrop. It's like truly amazing. Now, we're very lucky here in SA, so get out and enjoy it. I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to get any yabbies. We gave it a red hot crack, but in the next few months, I reckon they're gonna go bonkers with that warm weather and the amount of water that this river's flowing, it's going to be huge. So hopefully it's a ripper season. Now, honestly, the highlight of this episode is definitely that big Murray cod. It was a ripper fish and just the sheer size of it was huge. I reckon it would have been at least a metre 20, metre 30. It was a monster. So very, very lucky to just see something of that magnitude. But we're just going to chill out now, enjoy that fire. I've got a sneaky little rod in. So just waiting for the bell. And then we know a fish on. But till next time guys, it's been fantastic. Hope you guys have enjoyed and we'll see you on the next adventure. You.